In this pick a card reading, we're looking at their thoughts of you and your next adventure together. Hi, beautiful soul. I'm Mystic Mia Moshe. Thank you for joining me here on Mostly in the Moment for another love pick a card reading. We have 4 piles that you may choose from here. We can choose the pile based on the number, the image, or the crystal that resonates with you. So we're looking at what kind of adventure they think that you would like and why they would want to go on this adventure with you. There are extended readings available for these piles with more information on this adventure and where it would lead the two of you. More information about the extended readings can be found on my website, the link for which is below in the description box. Thank you so much for your likes and comments. I love connecting with like-minded souls. Thank you for supporting my work, our work of raising the consciousness of humanity, making this world a better place. So thank you, enjoy the reading, and I wish you much love and light. Hi, beautiful pile 2222 with the Amazonite. Let's look at their thoughts of you and your next adventure together. Okay, so let's look at their thoughts of you first. Page of Swords. Okay, so I feel like you're someone who always has kind of ideas of what kind of trip you want to go on next or what kind of new thing you want to try. You always have like something in mind, like, oh, that restaurant that just opened up, like I know they have this kind of food and I love it. I definitely want to check it out sometime. Or like you always have an idea for an adventure, whether it's very like outlandish, like something that's very expensive, like you know what you like, or something just like some small, like a new store that opened up down the street or something, or a new bakery that opened up. Like whether it's like small, like a small adventure, or like very expensive, outlandish, lavish adventures, like you know what you would want to do and what you like to do if you had a little bit of time, or if you were going on an impromptu date with someone, or had a lot of money for a stupid expensive vacation. Like you have ideas in your mind that you like kind of keep tabs. Like I'm seeing like a folder with like tabs on it, like, oh, if I had this amount of money for a vacation, this is the kind of area that I would like to go to. If I had this much more amount of money, like this is the kind of vacation. Like you kind of have it for all tiers, I'm hearing. Or if that's not like very much like you at least know what you like and what you don't like. If someone gave you options, you would be able to pick out what you like and what you don't like pretty quickly. You're not on the fence about things. You know what you would enjoy and what you would not enjoy. Even if it's something like trying something new, like you know where to push your limits and not. And your person very much appreciates that. Okay, so how do illumination? Yeah, so I feel like the ideas that you have for new things you want to try or do for a date or for trips, vacations, or just even hobbies and stuff. Maybe you want to go to this very like exclusive like cooking class where like the chef is just you two and maybe 2 other people and the chef, and you're learning and stuff like that. Like, you know what you like. Most of the times that you pick something new to try or somewhere new to go, it's also because you're learning something new. So yeah, for example, if you like Italian food and there's a new Italian restaurant that opened up, you're like, oh yeah, like I'll put that on my like try out sometime list. But it's kind of like one of those things that like, okay, if like a friend is visiting me that's a very picky eater, like I might go try that restaurant out with them because I know they'll like something there, something on the menu there. Like I want to bring them to like a very like unique ethnic food that they might not like that I'm saving that adventure for myself. But I feel like you would go to that like ethnically diverse like restaurant, coffee shop, bakery, like even like store, where they sell like unique items from different countries, and even trips. Like you might want to go places where not many people go, just because you feel like you can learn so much by just other people's experience of where they went to, like the usual spots, like the usual cities and locations and countries. Like, you like to go somewhere new and learn something new sometimes, or just go somewhere that you haven't been, just so you can like experience it for yourself and learn something new, do something new, And I feel like you would even sometimes push yourself outside of your comfort zone, like go to a cave or something. I'm hearing, if you're in the mood for it, you'll definitely do it. You definitely have an adventurous spirit within you, but I feel like you're more prone to thinking of these ideas and actually taking action on them. And that could be for any reason. You could have financial restraints, or maybe you don't have the right people to go with, or health concerns, or maybe you just don't have the time. You need to work a lot right now. Whatever it is, like, I feel like if you had the opportunity, you would be able to think of a lot of ideas, and your person loves that about you, because it makes it easy for them. I'm hearing it makes it easy for them to know how to plan a date for you or plan a trip for you, without having to like pull teeth. I'm getting like trying to get it out of you, ask you questions, and try not to like spoil the surprise. Oh, okay. So what do they think that you would like to do? The High Priestess. Oh, cute. I think you like to go to places that are more like spiritual, or where people are more just connected to nature or their culture or traditions, or there's like deep sacral meaning to that ground. So I'm getting like Rome, or like you like to go to like where there were kingdoms and castles, or you like to go to very spiritual spots where there's like good energy, good vortexes, or good places where there's known to be like fairy sightings or gnome sightings or something like that, or just places that's like relaxing. It's like, okay, like you like vacation, like a trip. Traveling is like going from one place to another and just like nonstop going on the move, right? And then vacations, it's like actually just being somewhere where you can just be in that environment and like read a book, or take a nap, or enjoy a meal, or have a good conversation, like take things slow, right? So you like those places a lot, like places where you're actually on vacation and actually getting some R&R and actually getting rest and being rejuvenated. So yeah, like you like to do things here and there, like adventures, new things, new events and stuff, like a waterfall hiking trip or something. But that will be like one or two events of that vacation. For most of the vacation, you want to just connect to the people, to the smells and the food and the music and the noises around you, Let's see. So what would be the purpose of this adventure? Eight of Wands. Okay. So I feel like your person, two, really just wants to talk to you. They want to talk to you and they want to get things going. I feel like they want to get you alone and relaxed and comfortable, so you open up to them more. They want to talk to you. They want to plan things with you. Clarifier, 7 of Pentacles, yeah. They want to figure out options with you. They want to make moves in their life, and they want to make moves in their connection with you. So they might want to take you away on this adventure to get you kind of relaxed and in a place where you feel warm and cozy and willing to open up to them. I'm seeing like a fireplace and sitting outside on like an outdoor like patio both of you drinking like coffee or tea or something with like blankets on your lap because it's like kind of cold outside, but the fireplace is going on inside, like somewhere that's like where you just feel like cozy and warm and everything's so beautiful and peaceful that you just kind of want to like, you feel safe and you have the space and time to open up about things that you would like to do in your life next, long term, but I think more short term, because I feel like they want to get things going. So I feel like they want to get you on this trip, go on this adventure with you in order to figure out more short-term adventures they can have with you, more trips they can take with you, and dates they can have with you. And I'm getting like, weekend or like overnight trips and stuff like that, or long day trips, or even just short like random weekday dinner trips, dates, I would call them, that they can have with you, so you two can start having more fun and enjoying life. And most importantly, Eight of Wands, for you to start getting to talk to them more. They just want you to talk to them more because they feel like that will help you kind of connect more and therefore attach more. That's kind of their goal, is to get you two more attached to each other. But I'm not feeling any malice energies here, no negativity. It's more just kind of like a genuine, like, they want the bond between the two of you to grow. Okay, so what is the adventure itself? What is this adventure? Okay, so they're like, I don't want to go with other people. I want it to just be us. They definitely want a lot of one-on-one time, and they don't mind if that one-on-one time is like, going downtown and, walking around downtown in this area and going to the shops and talking to the locals. They don't mean like talking to the locals or the bartender or the waiter or waitress or the locals. Like they don't mean like, they don't mind having people around and stuff, but they want it to be just you two. So the barriers can break down. So there must have been something where the two of you got too busy and kind of fell out with each other, or were in little to no communication, or maybe there was like a breakup or a break between the two of you, or maybe the two of you have just kind of been in a rut or haven't been able to kind of move the connection along, because there's a feeling of like, I just want us to bond more and get connected more and have fun more, just us two, or the two of you might have been spending so much time with like friends and family and not enough with each other, or maybe you have kids together, or one of you has kids and it's just kind of like you can't get yourself like alone. Maybe you're taking care of someone, maybe there's someone living with you, with the both of you, or with one or both of you. Like, there's something with like, I can't get you alone. I just want us to have time alone and have fun together and have peace together. And so you can tell me about all the things you want to do and I can do it for you. We could go on these little trips and adventures together. I'm hearing more adventures. A Strength card in reverse. It's been weakening. The bond between the two of you has been weakening, and they can tell. And so they're being proactive about it. They're getting ahead of the situation just in case. I'm hearing. They're like, they can feel that like, because the two of you don't have enough quality time together, it's affecting your connection. I'm hearing like, when one of you comes home from work, like the other person won't even go greet them or say hi or give them a kiss or a hug or something, or ask how was your day. Like there isn't those like little moments of intimacy throughout the day. Not that many texts, not that many like, how's everything going, like genuinely like reaching out to each other, like little points of intimacy that has been lacking. And it's because the two of you haven't been connecting, and they can feel the connection weakening, and they're going to be proactive about it. They're gonna get ahead of this situation, which is so awesome. I love this person for you, 2222. Okay. What else would this adventure be like? Sunrise and sunset, I'm hearing, because it came out in reverse. New creative ideas, new ventures, a fresh start. Aw. Yeah, so I feel like something about doing a hike where you can see the sunrise or sunset, sleeping on the beach where you can see the sunrise, sunset, or being near the lake or something where you can have like a fire and until like the sun goes down or something like that while it's still cold out, and then you can go inside and sit by the fire and grab some hot chocolate or something like that, or sit in the hot tub together at night or something about like sunrise, sunset, and then mountains and water. I'm getting doesn't have to be any or all of these, but I do see this element of like getting close to nature, being somewhat close to nature, even if you are in like a resort area or a touristy area, like a place where you can get away and like camp in the woods or be in the cabin or have an Airbnb which is like kind of like more inland, so you can see like the sunrise and sunset or something like that, or you can go for a hike or go for a swim or go for have a campfire outside or something where you can see the sunrise or sunset. And what else? Vine, seek out information that will help you get this. I feel like that's kind of what they're doing. They're trying to get you to kind of open up about things that you want to do right now, like even like little things that you would like to do, little adventures you would like want to go on now. That's the whole purpose of this, right? So they can present more fun times with you and strengthen your bond together, because that's like really on the top of their priority list right now, which is so awesome to have someone who makes the connection a priority. And lastly, how would they present this to you, or how would they go about bringing this up to you, going on this first adventure that would lead to many other little adventures that you would like? Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so Knight of Pentacles upright is like someone who's taking their time, right, to do these long-term things. Your person is not. They're doing these long-term things now. They're like, this is the time to plant the seeds, to water them, give them sunlight, give them warmth. Like, this is the time to kind of give attention, focus, and take steps in the connection between the two of you. If they want this relationship to thrive, which they do, they're going to put in the work for it, and you'll watch them just kind of, I'm getting like, make a list of all the things that are important in a relationship and take it, and whether they're like really, really important long-term things or just kind of like cute, fun things that you want to keep up with on a daily basis, like making sure you like keep in touch, text them, hold their hand, hug them, things like that. Keep the intimacy, whatever, big and small things. They're making like a list. I'm getting like 5 things. So they have like 5 things that they want to make sure that they think is like what they think is like the most important things to do in a relationship, big and small things, and take steps in them, in each one of them, for you right now. That's so lovely. I love that. Ace of Pentacles. And I feel like they're just going to outright tell you. They're just going to outright tell you, hey, do you want to go on this trip with me? Where we can kind of get away for the weekend. I'm getting it's like, it's at least 2 days. I'm getting like they don't want to make it too long, because then you might get like kind of grumpy with each other and it might take away from work, and they don't want to like overwhelm you, because they feel like the two of you are kind of a little bit busy at this time anyway. But I feel like they're gonna ask you like straight up, like, hey, I'm thinking about going on this, there's like cute shops there. It's not too far away. I'm getting it's like 2-3 hours away maybe, or an hour to 3 hours away. It's not that long of a drive, so you two won't get sick of each other, or not too long of like a flight or train ride, depending on how distant physically you are from each other. So yeah, you can just go there, spend like a night or two. We can just go downtown, walk around. We can have a campfire. We could make a couple meals up there, maybe go out for a restaurant once or twice, and come back feeling refreshed. We don't have to do anything, not plan any event. Maybe we can go on like a walk or something. We don't have to do anything strenuous, just kind of enjoy nature in this time of season or whatever. Would you want to come with me? Like, depending on if you want to come or not, like I might get this kind of place or that kind of place, So they just kind of come out and say it, and they might even actively mention. Let me pull one more card. Oop. The World's card came out as well, so I had to pull it. And the card that was supposed to come out. I'm getting. We've already put so much energy and effort into this connection. I feel like we can push it to the next level. I don't want to let this go. I want to continue, what we started and what we already put so much energy and effort for. And, finish this last cycle and begin a new cycle. So I do feel this kind of, with the Ace of Pentacles and this new venture, like I do feel a sense of like, let's finish out this last cycle, this last chapter of our lives, and begin a new one together. And what would really make that happen is connecting to each other more. So they really want it's not like a new start, but like a leveling up between the two of you. And that's so special. Wow. Oh, pile 2222. I'm very, very excited for you. I got warm, happy vibes, very cozy, just very comfortable vibes. And like a slight bit of excitement to see where this goes. Just a reminder, there is an extended available where we're going to look at what would happen on this adventure and where it could possibly lead, and messages from them and all the good stuff. So if you want to check that out, you can check it out on my website, which the link for is in the description box. A like or comment could also really help me out and support me. Also, I just kind of want to know, like, do you resonate with this? A like, a comment really helps me know how much you resonate with this. And yeah, this would be a nice one to know if people resonate with, because it's a really comforting confirmation, I think. So, pile 2222. If I don't see any extended, I hope you have a beautiful rest of the day, and I wish you much love and light. Hi, beautiful pile 3333 with the emerald. We're looking at their thoughts of you and their thoughts of your next adventure together. Just a reminder, there is an extended available for this reading. And more information can be found on my website at mysticmiamoksha.com. Link for which is down below. So let's start with their thoughts of you. What are their thoughts of you? The Hermit in reverse. Okay, I feel like they like that you can spend time by yourself if you need to, if you want to. But it seems like recently you've been spending a little bit too much time by yourself, or maybe you're feeling a little homesick, or maybe you've released a lot of people in your life or put up a lot of boundaries recently, or you're looking for new friends, new soul family, looking for your tribe, looking for a new partner, romantic partner, or you might have been feeling neglected in your partnership, neglected by your friends and family, or something like that. Something where you've been spending a lot of time by yourself, which you don't mind, but maybe don't prefer anymore. But they love the fact that you are sane, like the opposite of insane. Like you have your sanity and wits about you, even if you go for long, prolonged time of being alone or not talking to so many people or socializing that much, and they admire this about you. Like if they're not worried that like if they have to go somewhere like for a work trip or go visit family or something, like that you'll be okay for a day or two or a week or something without them. They really like this about you because you're not like extremely clingy, but at the same time you're more close to your person, 33, or they feel closer to you because you allow them space to like miss you, and they like being able to like get excited to come see you again. Like the next time I'll see you, or when I get home, or next time I talk to you, or when I get back from this trip or something. They like the excitement of, you know, seeing you and celebrating that moment. So they do like that about you. Isolation, are you kidding me? Yeah. But it does seem like you have been spending a little bit too much time alone. And you kind of know this too a little bit, but they kind of want to help you get out of your shell or kind of transition into a more social time in your life. I think you might have been feeling it, that you're about to get into a more social period of your life if you haven't been socializing that much, or just a more like-minded, resonating social life than you had before. Yeah, something that resonates with you more, going to events, seeing people, having friends, doing things with people that resonate with you more, doing things that resonate with you more as well. So I think you've been feeling that, and they kind of want to be a part of this movement for you, a movement. Three of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like your person, 33, whether you know this or not, has been kind of feeling the same way, and you might be thinking it's not the same or whatever, but they have been feeling a little bit like this, where they kind of want to improve their social life as well, have better connection with friends and family, with their romantic love partner, and just with people in general, community, and just kind of get out there and do more things. So they're kind of on the same page as you, whether you know it or not. And they kind of want to do this next stage of their like social life with you. And it's something they don't want to push too heavily on you, but they do want to kind of start hanging out with you more. Okay. So what kind of adventure do they think you would like? The Emperor. Oh, wow. Okay, so immediately I'm getting you would want something that's long lasting. So I feel like you want like hobbies and friends that feel like family to you, soul family, hobbies, activities, like classes or something, or like a new passion that you would do for a very long time, and you would get a lot out of by spending a lot of time and energy doing, and would give you a lot of like stability. Like, you know how I kept saying like you have a lot of sanity, like your person, 33 so it's like a tongue twister for me. I was saying that like your person has noticed that you might have been spending a little bit too much time by yourself, whether it's intentional or not. They noticed that I lost my train of thought, that you care about the things you put energy and focus into. So relationships and passion projects, those are both things that you choose wisely, and your person notices that. So when they're thinking of something that you might enjoy as this new adventure, they're thinking something that would be a long-lasting passion project. My right eye just itched, so this is really like positive and would be a really good luck thing for if you're a male or if you're connecting with a male. It's the male that would get the most out of this. And if you're female watching this, like, don't worry, like you'll still get a lot out of this, but your person might be surprised, if your person's a male, that they end up getting more out of this than they ever imagined. So I feel like your person is only trying to like appease you and do something long lasting, like something that like a hobby or like a project that would take, that like you can do for like years and years and years. And they're only really doing it to kind of indulge you, but I think they're going to be surprised like after just a short period of time, like 6, 8, 12 months, how much they actually love enjoying it. And when in fact they were trying to first just do it to kind of help you and kind of appeal to you and appeal to your like sense of adventure and sense of seeking a more leveled up social life. And so they're doing this to kind of just help you out, and like they think they just want to hang out with you, but then they get really into it, like more than you even, and you're kind of surprised because this is something you like to do, this is your passion, something you're interested in, or something you wanted to do, and they end up like loving it. But you get a lot out of it too. Obviously, it's a thing that you want to do, that thing that you like. But I think you will be really surprised to find out that your person really ends up liking it so much more than you think. Let me see. Clarifier. Yeah, look at this. The star card, and it came out in reverse. So I feel like they're trying to assist you with your dreams or your goals or something that you always wished that you could do, or wished you had a partner to do these things with. And they're like, yeah, I'll be your partner. I'll help you out. I'll go to these classes with you, or go to these lectures, or go to these events or something. Like, I'll just come with you. And they end up like, it ends up becoming like their dream too. Like, so like a deep, deep dream and goal of theirs too. Like, that's how much they end up like loving it. So it's something that you two end up like spending like really passionately bonding over. And I mean, like, goal achieved, because they kind of wanted to just kind of end up hanging out with you more. And they got like, it's like a win-win situation for them, because they not just ended up hanging out with you more, but also found something that they passionately love doing. So I mean, this seems like a win for your person, 3333, but also for you too. Okay, so what's like the purpose of this adventure? What's the reason they want to do this? Death card in reverse. Okay, yeah. So it feels like you just kind of got out of a really tough transition. You just got out of a really a period of heavy energy. You might have been going through a massive transformation in your life, and it was just kind of tough moving all the pieces in the right place. And it's not like you wanted to spend time alone. It's just kind of like what the goal required, like what your life required, and you kind of were just kind of doing the work. Like, you were just doing the thing that you knew you needed to do in order to get the relationship that you wanted, the job that you wanted, the money that you wanted, the life that you wanted, the health that you wanted. You know, like, you were putting together all the things that like you were your necessity. And so your social life kind of fell to the wayside, and it was never meant to be your intention. Like, you always kind of worked on like your friendships and your social life as well, but it just kind of fell to the bottom of the priority list when all these other things were like so important, and they were showing results, you were being successful, but they just kind of required more of your focus. And so your person is observant, and I'm guessing that they've known you for at least several months, if not longer. So at least 4, 5, 6 months, if not for like a year and a half, that they've really been observing you, that they've been around you. So if this doesn't sound like you could always pick a different pile, or you can just always wait to see if there are messages in here for you. But yeah, I feel like you've been going through a major transformation, and so many other like more important things kind of took your time and energy and focus. And so your person wants to help you out. They're very observant. They notice these things. And I mean, that's kind of what you want to see in a partner. If this person doesn't end up being your partner, I feel like they end up being a really good friend, or just like that friend that does partner kind of things at this time in your life, to get you through the next chapter. But I feel like with this person, the connection, the relationship, you're not meant to kind of look into the future. You're meant to just kind of appreciate it for what it is at this time. They will act like a partner to you, or a really good friend. What comes of it might be really good. It seems like there is like potential for something long term here, but right now you're not supposed to focus on that. You're supposed to just be really good friends with this person, do like partnership kind of things, boyfriend girlfriend kind of things with this person, and kind of just get through this leveling up of your social life with this person, spending more time doing this like passion project or whatever they recommend is something that you wanted to do. You mentioned that this is something you wanted to do, so they just like carve out time, and they're just like, okay, we're gonna do this every week or something, once a week or several times a month or something. Okay, but let's not get ahead of ourselves, because the next question is like, what actually is this adventure? And in the extended, we do look at like where this kind of offer they give you, where it could possibly lead in the future. But let's see the purpose of this. Queen of Cups. Yeah, they just kind of want to give you some like love and nurturing kind of energy. They just kind of want to take care of you. They're like, I want to take care of your like emotional health, or help you take care of your emotional health. Because I feel like they're like, you need to be taken care of a little bit. Like, you always take care of so many things and so many other people. Like, someone needs to take care of you, and I kind of want to help you take care of yourself. There is no bad intentions here. I feel it's just kind of like they want to get to know you and hang out with you a little bit more. But they've been kind of seeing this transformation in you. Like, they've seen it in front of their eyes. They might be physically seeing you, or they might be seeing it over social media, or through like hearing it through like the grapevines, like friends and family, or like just texting you, talking to you. But they've seen you go through this transformation, and so they're like team 3333. Like, they're on your team now. They're like, yeah, I'm here for you. I want to, see you through this. Like, I'm so incredibly proud of you. I'm getting this overwhelming sense of like, they're proud of you, and they're so happy to have known you for this period of time, and like, you did it. You gave them so much hope. Like, seeing you go through this like major transformation made them realize like they can do anything. And that's like, I'm hearing from their higher self. I'm getting like choked up here. Like, that's the best and most precious gift you can give anyone, is to show them that they can do this too, like get through a major transformation too. Like, you are their motivation. You are their like reason to live up to their potential, to do more, and not to give up, and not to like stop. And proof. You are their proof that if you work hard and believe in yourself, you can make it through. And I know this sounds cheesy, but like, I'm literally getting choked up here, because it's like their energy is just like, no, like, you don't understand. Like, this was such a personal experience for me to see you go through this major transformation and like make it. Like, you have given me more courage, hope, and strength than like any amount of money or promotions or like winning the jackpot or like any other experience could have given me. Like seeing you transform is something I'm going to keep for the rest of my life. It's something that like forever changed a person. 33. Like, I hope you're getting like the gist of it. It's very powerful. It's very big. Wow. Okay, so what is this adventure? Excitement. What is this adventure? The Hermit. In reverse. Oh my goodness. Again. The Hermit came out in reverse in the beginning. And it's coming out in reverse again. Wow. Three of Swords. I'm hearing like my job is like they are taking this upon themselves. Like this is their like job. Like this is their purpose right now, is to make you happy, is to get you safely across the sea. I'm hearing it's like you've already done so much to get to where you are. You just need to pass the threshold, and your person's like, I'm going to help you do that. So help me God. I'm hearing like they're gonna be your protector. Like if I go down on this rowboat getting you across the sea, then I'll go down with you. This is a worthy cause. I'm hearing like my sole purpose right now is to get you across to the other side because you've done so much just to get here. I'm hearing it's like it's gonna be my honor to like serve you in this way, to help you in this way. Oh my goodness. So what specifically is this adventure? Cobweb, protected from negative forces beyond your control. Yeah. So I always say like cobwebs are actually like, I know it seems like spooky and kind of like, kind of like puts shivers down your spine sometimes, but cobwebs are really good omens. Like I've always heard that if you accidentally run into like a spider web, that it means that you're getting money soon. But this one also goes to show like protected from negative forces beyond your control. So I feel like your person is like, I'm going to protect you and nurture you and make sure you get to the other side. Because you know how sometimes you're just like kind of rooting for someone, like when someone has gone through like the worst trials and tribulations in life, and like you're just like, wow, this person deserves a break. They this whole reading I'm like kind of choked up, like they just kind of gone through so much, and it's just like you want to help that person like in whatever little way that you can. I feel like this person is helping you in a big way, and they're getting you across the finish line. Like I feel like this is you, and you've ran the marathon, and literally like a half a mile before you cross the finish line, or like a quarter mile before you finish the race, you like collapse, and then this person comes along, is like no, and like puts you around their shoulders, or even like piggy banks you, like just carries you or helps you walk the rest of the way. It's like, no, you're going to get through this. You're going to get to the other side. I feel like this is this person. Like they want to protect you, they want to nurture you, and they want to help you. Like, but what's the adventure though? Bread. Period of prosperity and abundance. Okay. So I feel like the adventure comes like at like they're showing you like what all the things that you worked for, what it's for. So I feel like you're breaking bread with this person. So I feel like you're already just starting to receive a lot of prosperity and abundance because of all the hard work you put in. So in terms of your career, your financial situation, your health, I feel like you've worked on those things and they've improved. So now you're receiving a lot of money, you're receiving a lot of acknowledgement, and you're getting a lot of interest from people, whether it's romantically or just business interest or even friendship interest. People are just interested in you. And so your person is helping you navigate this and being like, hey, yeah, it's okay to talk to this person. Oh, don't talk to that person. That person's evil. Stay away from that person. Like, or like, oh, you're going out to meet some potential like networking folks. Like, oh, that's fun. Like, do you want someone to come with you, or do you want someone to drop you off and pick you up just in case you feel a little nervous, or like do you want to grab a quick bite to eat before you go, so like you're not hungry during the event or something. Like, they're like being like kind of like your parent and your partner and your best friend and your sibling all in one. They're really like taking care of you, and they're like helping you navigate this new abundance and prosperity coming into your life. They're protecting you, because when you're in that kind of in between phase where you're crossing into a new chapter of your life, sometimes the intuition is kind of like off. Like, sometimes you have a hard time connecting to your intuition. Not always, but like I feel like for you, 33, like it's kind of like overwhelming, the like new things coming in, like new people and new opportunities. So like this is like your buddy. I feel like this person's like, I will be your friend. I will like help you go to like your new job, or your help you move into that new place. Maybe like if you're moving to a new location, they like decide to take some time off and vacation time and like stay with you for a little bit to help you like set up and get accustomed to that area and the people there or something. Or if you're going, like, I don't know, it's like you're feeling a little bit nervous traversing this new like chapter of your life. It's like new and stuff. Or you've been in hermit mode for so long in certain aspects of your life. Maybe you've worked at home for a long time and now you're going back into the office or something. Or maybe you're going into a new workplace where there's like far more people than in the last place you worked. Or you're moving to a more populated area, or you're something like, or moving to a different area where like the community is different. Or maybe you're signing up for a new class and it'd ease you into it if you had a friend come with you or something. This is the friend, 33. This is the person that's like, I will enjoy this new life with you. I'll help you like get situated. So this person's like a really, really good person to help you kind of like step into the new. And that's what they're doing. They're being there for you as you expand socially, expand your relationships and connections with people, as you expand in your energies. It seems like you're getting a lot of prosperity and abundance. That means a lot of money, a lot more status, a lot more interest in people for different reasons. Just more people in your life in general. And it feels like I feel like you could do it on your own, but like it's just so nice to have someone who knows what you went through and can help you after this prolonged hermit mode. You're eager to get out there as well, and it's nice to just have some that little bit of that protection. Like, oh yeah, like if I drink too much, I can call on my person and they will like definitely pick me up or something. Or it's just like having that extra layer of like protection. I feel like this is your person. But I feel like one of the things that you ask them to help you with, they end up like loving, and you two kind of end up doing it together because they start like liking it. I don't know, it's like a dance class, or maybe it's a specific like topic of research you both kind of really got into, you know, being a health nut or a science geek or whatever, like just kind of like something they just accidentally get into by like helping you and being there, being your friend. And then, you know, so this has a lot of potential, 33, you and your person. But I feel like at this time, you're just kind of meant to like, this person's like has a shoulder, they're holding their shoulder out for you to lean on. And Spirit's like, yeah, we brought this person in for you so you can lean on them while you transition into this new chapter that you so deserve. Okay, and so if they were to present this, how would they present it? 8 of Wands in reverse. I feel like they would use their actions more than their words. And it's kind of like they wouldn't even have to like say much. You would just know, I'm getting. Like, so, and they would just know. So, like, you wouldn't have to even ask them, I feel like. Like, they would just know. Like, you're starting this new job, they'll be like, hey, like, do you want me to drop you off, you know, first day? That's what I'm saying. It feels like a parent and a partner and a best friend and a sibling all in one. Like, they're gonna be like there for you, and you're like, actually, yeah, that'd be really nice. Like, you know, I get kind of nervous, and sometimes I'm like, you know, go on like automatic driving and then I miss the turn or something. So maybe that'd be really helpful. It'll definitely like put me in good moods. You know, they make you a coffee that morning, your favorite kind or something, and it's something like that. Like they you don't even have to ask. Like they volunteer themselves, and they're gonna make it very obvious. Like, oh hey, like, would you want me to make you dinner, you know, next Thursday? Like, it seems like you have like a long day that day, and you know, I think it'd be nice if you didn't have to worry about dinner. So that, you know, so they're gonna be very proactive about it. Okay, Ace of Wands, yeah. And don't be fooled, 33. Like, they are in it for another reason too. They do want to kind of get your attention and get like try to hang out with you more. But I'm getting this is just the spark, just the beginning. This is just them trying to kind of get on your good side. They're aware of what you've been through. They don't want to push you too hard, but they want to be there for you, and they see this opening and they want to take it. They want to get to know you better. They want to start something new with you. But you know, at this time, Spirit is advising both you and them to not put too much emphasis on what the title of this relationship is. Just kind of be there for each other, kind of thing. All right, 33, if this resonated, I do have an extended available with more information on this adventure, what's actually going to be happening, fun things that are going to be happening on this adventure, and where it could possibly lead you to. So yeah, it's very fun. If you want more information on that, it's on my website, the link for which is down below in the description. And just even liking or commenting on this reading really helps me out, lets me know that you resonate with these highly divinely channeled messages, that you like them, and you would like to see more of this. So thank you so much for your love and support. I hope you have a beautiful rest of the day, and I wish you much love and light. Hi, beautiful pile 4444 with the red calcite. We're looking at their thoughts of you and their thoughts of the next adventure for the two of you together. Just a reminder, there is an extended available for this reading, the link for which is down below. You can find more information about it, but basically it's about where this adventure could possibly lead the two of you and fun things that happen on the adventure. But let's start with their thoughts of you. The Queen of Cups, they feel like you're so loving and caring and nurturing, that you need some of that back. I'm getting that like you're normally such a loving, giving, caring person, but recently you've been kind of giving to yourself more because your cup is empty. People have, I'm getting bankrupt you. People have bankrupt you, bankrupt your energy, bankrupt your kindness, bankrupt like what you can give, because they've been just kind of taking, and you've just been giving. And they've been noticing this about you, that you need some TLC, some tender love and care for you. You need a back rub. You need someone to give you a spa day. You need someone to cook you a nice meal. You need someone who can give you hugs and kisses and let you sleep and make sure no one makes any noises or disturbs you. Where you can, someone who give you like candles and your favorite drinks and snacks and give you blankets and your favorite movie and tuck you in and let you just do your thing and unwind, because you need that energy back. People have emotionally and spiritually bankrupt you. And although this is one of the things that they love about you, it's also one of the things that like they're noticing you need in return. Hunger, yeah. I feel like you're just hungry. They're like, oh, I need to feed 4444. I need to get their belly full. I need to feed them more or something like that. Like, they just want to feed you. They want to make some good meals for you. They want to order out some good takeout for you. They want to bring you to nice restaurants. They want to recommend some things for you to try. They want to get some of your favorites. They want to make some of your favorites. I'm getting a lot of like comfort food, soups, warm meals, warm drinks, apple cider, hot chocolate, whatever would float your boat. They just want to like, I feel like, feed you. And it's because, yeah, like your cup is empty and you're typically someone who's always can like regenerate and get energized back. Like, you can take some time off or take an hour or two and like reset yourself and get back in there and give. You like it. You like making people smile. You like showing your love and care for other people. You like, being of service, to the light and to goodness. But I feel like you've overdone it. But I'm getting it that you didn't overdo it, because you're usually like good about like taking time out if you need it. I feel like other people have overdone it. Other people have taken too much from you without you giving permission for them to do it. I feel like without permission, people have bankrupt your emotional energy, spiritual energy, social energies. And you're left there like dead and gone, and no one's helping you, and like you're just kind of like, I need some like love and care, just a little bit. You just need someone to stand you up and get you back home. And it's like not your fault. Like these people were just kind of selfish or something like that. And because you're usually so good about it, you're usually good at putting up boundaries or saying no, or like watching out for that kind of stuff, taking care of your self-love, self-care. But like someone, like, I feel like jumped you, like emotionally jumped you. And without your permission, just kind of took your energy. And now you're left like hungry, sore, and in slight pain. You're just feeling weak and in need of nourishment. Oh my. I'm sorry to hear that, 4444. Five of Wands in hand. So I feel like, and it's gotten you kind of a little bit like testy. Like normally, like you'd be in a good mood to help everyone do everything, but like now you're kind of a little bit on edge. You're kind of like speaking up a lot, and maybe with like a lot of like feistiness. And you're like, this isn't me. It's not how I want to act, but I'm just like so over it. I'm exhausted. No one's helping me. People are just taking, even when I said no, even when I put up my boundaries. Like, people are not respecting my boundaries. People are like kind of taking your energy without permission. Not cool. I would get some protection. 4444. Cleansing and protection. Just a little bit, like a bath, saltwater bath, Epsom salt bath, and with like white and black candles. I'm getting even yellow, having more yellow around you, yellow candles, or having lemon water. even like a lemon scented bath, but it doesn't have to be, or like lemons, like a lemon tea kind of thing. And also like saging or smudging with whatever you like to use. Just like once. You don't have to overkill, but like just doing one like in a row, like so like bath and then sage, or like shower with like Epsom salt bath. You put it in like a little bucket or something and just like soak your legs in it, or you can just like kind of pour it over yourself, whatever, in the shower. But like Epsom salt, candles, lemon drink, and saging and smudging and whatever way you want, within like a 2-day period. Bring that protection in. Okay, where were we? So yeah, you don't have good people around you, and your person is noticing that. 44. Your person is noticing that you're literally like fighting for your life, and people don't see it because you don't show it on the outside. Like you could be dying on the inside, about to like pass out from exhaustion, and you won't show it on the outside. So people think you're fine. People think they can keep taking your energy even though you're saying no. And your person sees it though. Your person 44, they can see it. Okay, so what would they think that you would like for this new adventure, this trip, whatever? 3 of Pentacles. Oh, that's been a theme. That's 3 of Pentacles came out in every single pile. But just a sense of like working together, teamwork. They're like, hey, you're taking on so much. You know, I have things going on in my life too. How about I scratch your back and you scratch mine? So this person, your person 44, is noticing that you're having a difficult time. This could be a romantic interest. It could be a friend. It could be just someone who's platonic and noticing this and just wants to be your friend. But it could be a romantic interest. But they're noticing that like you desperately need a hand. And whether you're the kind of person who easily accepts help or don't, that easily asks for help or doesn't, it doesn't matter. You like need a hand. You need a human to help you. And we all do. Every single human being needs other people to survive. You desperately need another person to survive. And this person is seeing it. And they're like, how would I scratch your back and then you scratch mine? And I feel like even if this is like very business transactional, you're like, I'll take it. Because it's like, at this point, like, you know, whatever, like you help me, I'll help you. Sure, that's great. Like, I will take that. So what do they think that you would like? 9 of Cups. Just as much love and care as you can possibly get. I'm getting love through acts of service and words of affirmation. So I'm getting this person, your person 44, wants to run errands for you, take care of certain responsibilities, take it off your list of things to do. Because like, you know when you're in that burnout phase, sirens, confirmation, when you're in that burnout phase, like you have to bring everything down to like the bare minimum, so you don't have to think about decisions, that you can just like kind of like go in your fridge and you know what to eat, you can just turn on the TV and you know what show you're gonna watch, like, you know, you can do the bare minimum, pay all the bills at once, so you don't have to like think about it, so you can just focus on like getting better, right? Because I'm feeling like you're feeling burnt out, or you're about to be burnt out. And so this person's like, okay, let me help you out with like actual physical things that you need to do around your home, around the work, whatever, you know, both. And also giving you lots of like love through messages, like, you can do this, I believe in you, you're so strong, I can't believe you've been doing all this by yourself, you know, you're so strong to be able to go through this, I remember when you helped me with this, and like just kind of like little nice things throughout the day to make you feel better and kind of like get your strength back up. So that this person's like intuitively knows like that's what they need to do for you. You know, the little things before this big adventure. They're like, yeah, little things, little things. Okay, so what's the purpose of this adventure? 10 of Cups. Oh, we have the 9 of Cups and the 10 of Cups here. So this person, if there's a romantic connection there, then they really like you, and they really want you to like them, and they really want this connection to be love filled and whole. I'm getting, if it's platonic and if it's a friend, new or old, I feel like they love you so much. They love you so much, and they just want you to be in a very, like, your best place. And that's what you know is a really good friend, because most people say they want their friends to succeed and do the best that they could in their life, but secretly they could be like kind of jealous or envious if their friend does better than them. That's not a true friend. This is a true friend, okay? Whether it's romantic or not, this is someone who genuinely wants you to get back on your feet and not just survive, but thrive. Like, do the best you could possibly do. This person is the real deal. 4444. Yeah, so the purpose of them doing this is because they want you to get back. And Page of Wands in reverse, and because they want you to be good enough where you two can go on like an actual real adventure out there and like real life, like, so like go on a trip or go on a vacation or something, or travel, or like, yeah, confirmation. So like they want you to be at your best self, not because they selfishly want to go on a trip with you, but because they genuinely want you to be at your best. They love you, and they want you to be not at 50%, 60%, 75%. They want you to be at 100%. Between 90 and 100%. They're like, I can help you get to 90, but the last 10% is all you. But I feel like you're so low, you're like at a 2%, that you're like, yes, thank you. You're a godsend. You're an angel. I 100% owe you. And whether you want to see this as a business transaction, or just a friend doing me a favor, or a romantic interest who just likes me and was trying to get to know me, I do not care. This means so much to me that even if you don't want anything for it, I am going to pay you back because you saved me. That's how much this person does for you. So 4444, they also want to go on that actual trip with you. So you can be sure that once you get to 100%, you two are going to celebrate good times. Heck yeah. Okay, so what is this adventure? This new adventure that we're talking about, what is it? The Chariot in reverse. So I do feel like it's like it's a celebration close to where the two of you live, in that area. It's more of like a staycation. I feel like it's like you guys stay home and get drunk or something, or watch your favorite movies, listen to music, dance all silly and funny, watch some comedy, go to a comedy show. So it could be like a concert or comedy show that's like in the area, an art gallery, a museum, like a trivia night, or like a lounge or something, but that's something local. And I'm getting, it doesn't stop for like 3 days, 3 or 4 or 5 days. Like it goes on. It goes on and on and on. And I see the two of you having lots of fun, loads of fun, many nights. I'm hearing many nights of fun, well deserved. I'm seeing. Oh, that's nice. That's exciting. That's fun. I'm glad you got that. So what is this actual adventure? Lily. Spiritual love. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's why I'm reading, like, it doesn't have to be like a romantic interest. This person could be a romantic interest, someone who's like romantically interested in you, a platonic good friend, best friend, or someone like new who you two become like fast friends because, you know, they're there for you like this. This could be someone you work with, because I'm getting like they do help you with work stuff, but it doesn't have to be. It is someone who lives in that area, the same area that you live in. Okay, so if it doesn't resonate, you can always pick another pile, or you can just hold up to see if there's any other messages for you. Okay, the gong, an exciting event. Yeah, this is a celebration. This is something that is like is going to go down in your history and their history of one of the most fun, like prolonged weekends, or like a week-long trip, week-long staycation that either of you have ever had the luxury and honor of being a part of. I feel like the two of you are just like, I feel like if this is like a friend, it's like you two haven't really like got to know each other that well. So this might be someone like you're kind of friends with and you become like best friends after this, or someone that is your best friend, but you never got a chance to like kind of have fun like this with them in a long time. It could be a returning friend, but I feel like it's someone who's around you. It could be a new person where you two immediately hit it off and become best friends immediately and just really enjoy spending time with each other, and like will like sacrifice like days off and like other responsibilities and obligations just to hang out and have this like multiple nights of fun, because like I'm hearing like we deserve it, you deserve it. And like you both kind of know what that means for this connection. Like, oh, if this like fun partying like long weekend goes right, like we will be best friends for life kind of thing. So you both kind of invest in this friendship. If this is a romantic interest, you two kind of, I feel like, just needed to let some steam off. If you've known this person for a while and they've been observing that you're kind of getting drained, they might want to just kind of, they're like, we both need to blow off some steam, you know. That's why I'm saying it could be someone you work with or platonic friend, because just it could be just like, you know, screw this like merging companies, or company takeover, or like new boss, or like getting let go, or whatever. Like, we're gonna do this right. Or like too long hours, no pay, or whatever, no bonuses this year, or something like that. It's like, whatever, we're gonna do this right. But it could be a romantic interest who's just kind of like needed to like blow off some steam as well. They've been going through a rough time with their work or family or whatever situation. But I am getting like, yeah, spiritual friend. Like right now, both of you just kind of need each other. And that's all that matters. You know, everything else, figure it out. Yeah, and then one more card of like what multiple nights, right? Queen of Swords. I feel like there isn't a break. There isn't a pause. Like, it's like go, go, go for like few days, several days, maybe up to like a week, maybe even like longer, like 8-9 days. But I feel like for 1-2-3 days, 1 or 2 days especially, maybe 3 days, like 3 to 8 days, like I feel like you two just go ham and there isn't a pause. Like, it's like, let's do this. Okay, let's do this. Okay, let's do this. Okay. And both of you are just kind of like, like you just keep going and going and going, and there isn't a pause. Like, it's like both of you desperately needed these things, and you do things that you wanted to do as a child, things you've done in your 20s, things that you've done, and like whatever, like different, like both of you just kind of like, oh, let's do this. We had to watch this movie. We had to go here for dinner. We have to have this drink. We have to go, like you just like one after another. You just like nonstop fun, yeah, it's very, very exciting. It's like, it's going to go down in history. Okay. So, how would they present it to you? How would this person, your person 44, present this to you? 6 of Wands, victory. Okay, so they're going to be like, you know what? Screw them. Let's go celebrate. We are the winners here by having got rid of this group or this company or this whatever, or cutting off these people or whatever the situation is. I feel like things go well for you with whatever happens. Like, I feel like you were left for dead, right? No one was helping you out. No one was helping you cover, or, everyone like was kind of being like a-hole at work and whatever, like leaving you for dead. And like, I don't know, you're like, I'm going to take a break, or I'm going to put in my 2 weeks, or I'm going, bye. Or something like that. Or it could be like it doesn't have to be with work. It could be like with family. It could be with an ex. It could be with like finances. It's just something that like kind of like literally took the energy from you when you had your boundaries and protection and everything up. So 6 of Wands, you get some sort of victory, and you want to celebrate it with this friend who has been helping you through. It could be a romantic interest, it could be platonic, whatever it is. There's spiritual love there. So this is a soulmate level connection, whether it's platonic or romantic. But it seems like such a fun time. It's things start going well. You're like, oh wow, like after you got replenished by this person, your person 44, things are the best it could be. You realize the situation couldn't have happened a different way. Like, you needed to lose some people, lose some things in your life, and this was like the best way possible. And you're celebrating it. You're celebrating your victory. So you might have got a new job. You might have got a new, what is this? What is this situation? 6 of Wands. The 3 of Cups. Oh, look at that. The 3 of Cups, the 9 of Cups, the 10 of Cups, the Queen of Cups. So much love here. I feel like you've lost, like you cut people off that like were draining your energy, and you found a friend or more. Or it could be a couple of friends, a few friends, or several friends that give you energy, and you couldn't have asked for more. So if this is a romantic love situation, it could be that like in this, like it could be like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of you, and I'm getting a smaller number, so it could be like 1 to 4 people, maybe a little bit more, but 1 to 4 people, and one of them could be a romantic interest, could be multiple people. But yeah, these people, or this person gives you life. And that's the victory you're celebrating, because they're helping you get back your life by the celebration. And that gets you to 90%, and the 10% you got, babe. You got it, babe. So in the extended, if you're interested, we're going to look at the romantic love side of this energy. If you're interested in what this means for you in this romantic interest going forward, and some of the fun things along on this adventure that you will like encounter with your romantic interest when you're having this like, you know, long week full of 5-day long palooza of fun. Yeah, it's gonna be and messages from them. It's gonna be very definitely. We're just gonna look at the love portion in the extended, but whether it was platonic or love, I feel like this kind of was the messages that you needed 44, what's going on and what's happening. I hope you enjoy the reading. I'm so excited for you because I feel like you're gonna come back better than before. You know, much better than before, because I feel like you're getting a new like emotional support system that you didn't know you needed but desperately did. All right, so yeah, if you want to check out the extended, if this resonated with you, the romantic love side, you could also just support me by giving me a like or comment. It shows me that you resonate with these readings, like these readings, and would like more of them, and it really helps me out, supports me. Thank you so much. So if I'm not seeing you on the extended, I wish you so much love and light, and have a beautiful rest of your day. Hi, beautiful pile 5555 with the die upside. We're looking at their thoughts of you and their thoughts of your next adventure together. Just a reminder, there is an extended available for this reading. More information can be found in the link below. So let's get started. What are their thoughts about you? Page of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. There's been a lot of pages in this reading. So I feel like you've been kind of saving for something. Abundance, yeah, saving. Yeah, I feel like you've been kind of saving for a trip or for a certain big expenditure. Maybe you've been saving up for a home, saving up to have another child or have a child, saving up for a wedding, saving up for... I feel like for most of you, you're on your own. So you're saving up for something big that's necessary that you've always wanted, maybe a new washer dryer, a new car, something big, a big purchase. And you're like, I would love to be able to save for a nice, beautiful adventure, but right now it seems like my life is an adventure trying to get what I need. So I feel like you're on your own solo adventure, you know, saving up, like, or I feel like there's like a goal, like you have a goal and you're like, once I hit this number, I'll be able to get this. It might not be related to finances, but it's kind of like there's numbers involved, and it is related to your abundance. So it could be something in your business or something in regards to, I don't know, like counting off the days. So like you're working out for a certain amount of days, but going to be on a diet for a certain amount of days. You're going to go on a trip on a certain amount of days, or you know, you're whitening your teeth for a certain amount of days, or something like with days. But I feel like it's something more significant, something that has to do with a big purchase. So maybe it's like, okay, once I reach this amount, then I can afford a second car, or I can afford a better car, or I can afford to move to a bigger home, or I can afford more help, or I can afford, you know, something like that, like where once you reach a number, you're choosing to use your abundance for something big. It could be an opportunity. It could be a change instead of like a purchase. It could be a huge life change instead. But I do see that your person really values your work ethic. 5555, like your person is like, wow, like a beautiful pile 5555 is like so grounded, so level-headed. I feel like for most of you, like they haven't really seen the side of you before, or haven't like really like noticed the side of you much before. or they forgot this part, the side of you, this part of you, where you're like, if you have a goal in mind, like you will do the work, like you will save up whatever it is, like, or you'll work towards that goal, like even if it's like little by little by little. And this is totally you. I'm getting solo. This is totally, you're doing it by yourself. You're like, I don't need help, I'm not going to ask for help. I think asking for help is a good thing, but I feel like this is something that you want to do for yourself. And if someone helps, that's great, but you're like not expecting that. And your person is noticing this and is very, very impressed by you. I'm getting so much so that they want to hang around you. They want to like kind of hang out with you again. Like kind of see where you're at, where your mentality is at. 10 of Cups. Oh my goodness. Okay. It really excites them because, and they might not know why, but it's because they've always looked for this attribute in a partner, like someone who is like willing to do what's necessary. Like if there is, I'm getting very like Gilmore Girls, like Emily throwing like a dinner party for her husband Richard's like business clientele, but it's like for business purposes, but she knows how to throw the dinner party, she knows how to pick a theme, she knows what the caterers, she knows how to put things together. But in the vibe that I get is like if your person ever needed someone to help them with like real practical things, endeavors in life, like business endeavors or financial endeavors, or just reaching a big goal, or I don't know, I'm getting like marketing, so something like where it's like if they ever needed like practical real world help, you would be able to do it, and it makes them so excited, like more than you think. I'm getting like the missing link, because I feel like your person was kind of reserved, like they're kind of like, oh, I'm not so serious about marriage and commitment. Like if the right one comes along, sure. But like I feel like they have like not like a checklist in their mind, but kind of like they have a reservation. They don't want to pick someone where they think that might like bankrupt them, I'm hearing, or not make like wise financial decisions, like someone who will just like spend like crazy, or someone who will just like make irrational purchases, or like all the time, like everyone does a little bit, but like all the time, or doesn't know how to like, doesn't know the worth of a dollar kind of thing. And so when they see this quality in you, they're just like, this like alarm goes off in their head, like ding, 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 like pile 5555. This is the person. This is the person who will, do right by me, and is not just like helpful spiritually and emotionally and mentally, but also mentally and physically and financially, monetarily, and with abundance and growth. So like this like kind of like this like explosion of color I'm getting like fills their minds, their hearts, and their whole being, their whole body, their energy. If you did one of those like those like aura pictures, like where you can take a picture of like your aura, like I feel like theirs would be like going like crazy right now. Like they'd have all the colors because like they're feeling all the things for you. In all the ways. I feel like this was the one thing that was blocking them from seeing you in that way, in that more like a partner, life partner kind of way, marriage material, spouse kind of way, was this like, will they be able to sustain us if something were to happen to me kind of thing. Okay, so let's go into what they think you would like for this adventure. What do they think that you would like for this adventure? King of Swords in reverse. Okay. They feel like you would already know. what you would want for the next adventure. They're seeing this side of you where you can plan for something, plan for a goal, and achieve it. And I feel like you've achieved many things in your past, but it's like your person's finally like kind of seeing it, like, oh, they can achieve things in more than one area in the physical realm and physically. So they're seeing you as like, oh, not so, because I feel like, you know how this kind of sucks, but like when you have a good head and shoulders anyway, and you achieve a lot of things in your life anyway, people just kind of expect that of you. And so I feel like it goes under the radar how much you've accomplished, what you're worthy of accomplishing. Like I feel like people just don't see it as much because they just kind of typecast you into that kind of person. You're just like, yeah, of course they're doing well. They do good in everything they do. But then like to actually see you start from like Page of Pentacles, like from the beginning of something that you might not know much about, that's something a little bit new to you or something like a little bit different than what you're usually achieving in, and start from like the beginning, and like, or they've seen you from the beginning stages kind of like work hard. That kind of like sparks their fire in some way. They kind of see you in a different light that they never seen you before. And so they're now like trusting, oh yeah, it's like, oh, not only is 55-55 like very successful, they can be successful in anything that they do because they're a hard worker, they're a good planner, they're very organized, they know what they want, they know how to go after things, they're very smart, they're very intuitive, they're very, grounded. And so your person's like, they would already know what next adventure. Like if I came to them with like, hey, can we go on a date, or can we be in a relationship, can we be in a committed connection, can we get to the next level of our connection, they would already know what is best for us in a relationship because they're good at that. So they're like, all I have to do was say that I'm interested in a more committed relationship with you. What would you think is the next adventure for us? And you would tell them. So wow, like 55-55, they're like letting you do all the work, but it's true. I bet like you probably do have a better idea of like what the best next adventure for the two of you would be instead of them. And sometimes the smart thing to do is let the smarter person pick the adventure. Or it's one of those things. It's like part of being very smart is knowing when someone else has a better idea or someone else is better at something than you. And I feel like that's what they're doing. They're like, okay, they're better at this than me times 10, like way better than me at this. I can swallow my pride, my ego, and I can ask them. I can just simply say like, hey, I'm interested in being more committed, or I'm interested in like taking the next step with us. What do you think would be that next step? And keep in mind, we are thinking of an adventure, so we're thinking of something like fun. But I feel like for you, something more grounded would be definitely more preferred. Okay, so let's look at what they would prefer. What would the purpose of this adventure be? I just said 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is something that would be like steps in the connection to move forward. 10 of Swords. Okay. So to close out old feelings with the King of Swords and the 10 of Swords, I feel like this was like you tried this in the past and it was done. Like they obviously didn't see you in in a way where they want to be committed to you or want to be like a life love partner with you in a romantic relationship long term with you. Something happened where obviously, you know, they didn't have to really say it, but their actions kind of showed that they didn't see you that way, and they didn't want that with you. So the purpose of this next adventure is to kind of bury the hatchet. It's for you to trust them again, to believe in this connection, to want this connection again, to believe that they want this connection again, to believe it would actually work this time. So the purpose of this a next adventure between the two of you would be to bury the hatchet, because they did kind of pass on you. It wasn't like a complete pass, but it was just kind of like, oh, I like you. I like hanging out with you. I like talking to you. And they never really gave you an answer. They never really said no, I'm getting. So if this doesn't resonate, you can always pick another pile. Or you can always hang out to see if there's other messages in here for you. But yeah, 8 of Swords, look at all these swords energy. But there's a lot of like earth energy too. So earth and swords. So I feel like there was too many like mental games that they played with you, or that you played with your own mind, that kind of clouds any possibilities of this connection moving forward. So you're like, okay, if we were to do this again or move forward with this, then I would need some sort of adventure that allows me to trust you again, that makes me feel something for you again, that makes me believe that you want this and that this could be successful. Okay. Interesting. So what is this adventure? Let's go right into it. What is this adventure? I'm getting it's just saying yes. Just opening the door. That's an adventure. And I feel like if this resonates, then you know that just opening this door again means a lot. It's a big deal for you and for them. Because I feel like you want to close the door, or you mostly close the door, or I feel like some of you shut this door a long time ago. Like you're on to other things. Right? You might still think about it sometimes. They still think about it. Yeah, a lot. They still liked you. They still liked you a lot. They just never, I feel like they just needed that one last, confirmation that you are the right choice. And I do feel like they're, a little bit more masculine minded, whether they're male or female. I feel like earthly things are important to them. Stability and security is important to them. So, and I mean, it is to you too, but I feel like you're like, how much do I need to prove to you? Like, if you don't get it now, I don't know how I'm going to prove it to you. And so you're kind of like, okay, whatever. You're not going to show me anything. I'll let this go. And you unintentionally showed them, because that's just who you are. I feel like you're well-rounded. Because you have the Pentacles, Cups, and the Swords. We don't see any fire here. So I feel like you're I just need to get to a point where there's a spark. I need to see that spark, because I feel like you let it die, or they let it die, and you're like, it's not me. I didn't let it die. You helped let this fire die. And I don't know if there's even a spark left anymore. An ember. And so for you to even just open your mind up to this connection, that's an adventure, and you know it. Because it could be a cycle of this whole thing all over again. It might be another year or so of your life where you just try out this relationship again, and it just ends up being karmic, and it just ends up being another lesson, like the same lesson. Or it could be something more. It could be finally what you wanted it to be in the beginning, but you might be kind of resentful or tired of it. Who knows? That could be something that can, like, you might be the one putting out the fire this time. Who knows? So, opening the door to this connection again is a big deal, is an adventure in itself. It's a big deal because it's kind of like you're willing to give this connection time and energy. And that's a big deal for you because you're like, I use my time and energy wisely now, or more wisely than before. And this isn't saying that you do or you don't. This is just saying that you are willing to. Okay. So what is this adventure? The Child of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles in reverse again. Are you kidding me? So I do feel like you're like, you know what? I'm trying new things in your life. You're like definitely working on new things. And you're like, maybe I've changed enough that, and the relationship dynamic changed enough, and your person 5555 has changed enough that this could be different. And I'm getting from you is like worth it. Like I feel like this connection is kind of worth it for you to kind of give it a chance again. But at the same time, you're being like, you're moving forward cautiously. And you're like, if in a week or two, like even if in a week or two, like there's something, like there's a million red flags that pop up, you're like, I'm going to cut this off. So you're cautiously approaching this person. You're cautiously opening the door and opening your mind to this, but you're not getting extremely hopeful. Yeah. So what is this adventure? What is this specific thing that you're going to do? Beware of greed. Yeah. Beware of greed. I feel like it kind of annoys you a little bit that they care so much about like money and material things, because I feel like you're a little bit of a romantic. You care about love more than those physical things. You're like, if I love someone, we can figure it out kind of thing. We'll always be figured out. Like, but you're kind of worried that this person might be a little bit too like 3D oriented, like more into like physical, material, financial gains. And they see that you can be very successful, and not just one way, but many ways. So they're like, I don't know if they actually like me for me, or if they like me for like my successes or my potential, what I can bring to the table, like that. Whale. Great worry over nothing. So, and a whale is actually a really good sign of financial abundance. So you're also worried that money is going to affect this connection, because I do feel that you're becoming very affluent, and you're becoming very financially successful. You're becoming very financially wealthy, like more so than before. And so now you're kind of worried, like, what if money changes you, and therefore money changes the dynamics between the two of you, or money changes your love life. And so you're kind of, you have all these worries, but spirit's like, don't worry. Like, even if your person is like more physically oriented than you, and I feel like they're not. Like, I feel like they actually genuinely love you. It's just like a deep-seated worry that people have when they're not like, when they haven't done a lot of their like spiritual work in regards to money, like their money blocks and stuff. So it's just normal. It's kind of normal in society nowadays. It's a natural fear of, losing money or not having enough money, or having a partner who like leeches off of you and not being able to provide for them. And what if you have a family, and all this kind of stuff is like natural, like money worries. But they do genuinely, like, I feel like really like you and really have good, like, deep feelings for you. And I feel like Spirit's saying like you're worrying over nothing. And August popped up. I'm getting like Leo energy. So I'm getting, you might be a little bit different this time around in this connection. I feel like with money, you're a little bit more, you spoil yourself a little bit more. You live a little bit more luxuriously. You can spend more money on dates and on like the finer things in life. And that does change you a little bit, but doesn't change who you are. It changes like the things that you do maybe, or like the way you spend or the way you connect your daily life, but doesn't change you who you are at your core. And I think that's something that you really needed to know. So what is this adventure? Because I'm like pulling cards. And I feel like you just needed to be like extra sure. And so this card fell all the way off the table, and it's in my future space. So it's like, increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goals. So I feel like, let's pull one more card. 5 of Pentacles. I feel like you're going to test them. Like, I feel like this new adventure is like testing them on if you had very little money. So I feel like you're going to give them a challenge. This next adventure, I feel like it's something that you're going to do to like give them a challenge. Like, okay, if you want to be with me, then I want to know that you're not just like wanting to be with me because of my success, because of my money, and that you genuinely like me. So like, I feel like you're like proposing to like live out in the cabin, or like live in a in a small like apartment that's like cheap, like something that's like very under both of your price range, and then live on a budget, like, I don't know, like only this much money for groceries a week or a month or something like that. Like, they're like, if you really want to be with me, then for like a month or a few months or 6 months, I'm getting 6 months for some of you, but I feel like a few months would be enough for some, but like, then live with me as if we had like very little money, or very little opportunities, or very little like resources of something. And if we can make it through that happily, then I will give this a chance. Or something like that. It's something like that. Or like live without technology for like a few weeks or a few months or something, or without your phones, or without social media, or on a very strict budget, or something like that. Like no alcohol, or no like, I don't know, sugar or caffeine or something. I don't know. It's like something that would show you that they would be still with you even if you guys had nothing, or you guys like if you had to sacrifice certain things. I think that's important to you. But like 5, do what you need to do. This is a major change. Like, they're asking you to like for a partnership, and like, how are you gonna know unless you, I feel like you're worrying over nothing, but like, I feel like you need some sort of confirmation, like extra confirmation. Like, this whole reading is like, I need extra confirmation kind of thing. Okay, and then last card, how would they like to present this opportunity or adventure to you? It seems like you're presenting it to them. Page of Pentacles. Are you kidding me? Page of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles. So we have three Page of Pentacles. So I do feel like this is the start. This is just the beginning of something that could be more. And you're treating it like that. You're like, okay, this is like the start of a relationship. Like, and you're approaching it a little bit unconventionally, because the first time you guys started this, it didn't go the way you wanted it to, and it was no fault of your own. So this time around, it's like, we're gonna do it my way. And so you're like, I want us to like start something and like grow from that. So it's like, start from like nothing, and then so we always have that experience and memory that like we can make it through even during the hard times, even with sacrifice. Like, we can still be happy and joyous, and then it just feels good to be like, because you're on your way to like a lot of abundance. It's like then you can like grow with this person, and you'll feel more comfortable when you start from nothing and growing with this person, rather than when they jump on right when you're about to like hit gold, you know? So pile 5555, I hope you enjoyed the reading. There is an extended available where we're going to see where this adventure would maybe lead the two of you. So we are going to look at the future and see, like, is there more to this? You know, will it lead to something more substantial? And some of the fun parts of this adventure that you're going to be on. So if you're interested in that, there's more information on my website, the link for which is down below in the description box. And you could always leave a like or comment that lets me know that you resonate with these types of readings and with my divinely channeled messages, and it always really helps me out, supports my soul mission, which is to support others' soul mission. So thank you so much for like your likes and comments, supporting me, your kindness. And if I'm not going to see you in the extended, I hope you have a beautiful rest of the day, and I wish you much love and light.